What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another vTuned video. So in the last video we got all the body panels on and the radiator support on. Now we're going to go ahead and disassemble everything and weld it. Alright, so I got everything disassembled. Now I'm going to go ahead and start welding everything up. Spot welds there, more spot welds there, and then along this area and up there. Alright, so I got everything grinded down. Now we're going to go ahead and apply some body filler in some of the spots and get it primed in and painted. Alright, so I got all the body filler on. Now before I'm going to start sanding, I'm going to go ahead and tape everything off so that when I'm done with the body work, I can just prime it and paint it. Alright, so I finished up all the body work. I got everything primed in. It looks really good. Got all the areas done. We're going to wait for the primer to dry. Now we're going to come over here and pull out this door. As you can see, it kind of buckled it inside here. So we're going to have to grab it right here and pull everything out. Let's get started on that. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and grab it right here and just pull the door out as much as I can so we can go ahead and unscrew it and then bolt it. Alright, so I got it pulled out. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the door off. So we got the door off, and here are the damages inside. Kind of buckled the skin a little bit, so we're going to try pulling that out. All right, so I got it pulled out a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grind all this up and try stud pulling the rest of the metal out. Everything pulled out, looks pretty good, ready for some Bondo. Now we're gonna go ahead and test fit the door. All right, so I got the door on there. Looks good. All the gaps are perfect, exactly the same on the other side. Everything's pulled out in there. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the fender on, test fit that, and then paint the whole radiator support and the frame rails. All right, so the fender fits up really good. All the gaps between the fender and the door are perfect. So now we're gonna go ahead and start sanding all the primer down and get all this stuff painted. Got everything sanded, everything's wiped down. Now we're gonna go ahead and spray the paint on there. All right, so everything got painted, everything looks good. So now we're gonna go ahead and untape everything and start putting everything back together and probably put the fenders on. All right, so I got everything untaped. Now we're gonna go ahead and start putting everything back together, put all the wiring back in, the ECU, the radiators, and the condenser, put everything back into place. All right, so we got everything done. We assembled everything. We put the radiators on, the condenser, put the ECU on. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the fenders on and take it off the rack because it's done. Got everything looking good. Doors perfect. Everything looks OEM. So we got both fenders on. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the headlights on and test fit the front bumper. So we got both headlights on. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw the bumper on. Alright guys, so we got the Mustang all put back together. We got all the gaps looking good. Now we're gonna go ahead and drop it off. Finally done. This is actually a subscriber's car. He's actually going to get somebody else to paint it. He's all the way from Kentucky and he doesn't have enough time to stay here and get it painted. So hit the like button and subscribe for more content.